And so as we transition to today's topic, I think the backstory is you're super busy. You got a lot of people, you got a lot of gear, including 7 Matterport Pro 3 cameras on order, your 2 Leica BLK360 first generation, I believe 8 Matterport Pro 2 3D cameras, a lot of gear, staying very busy. Seems like you probably could do a pretty good job evaluating a Matterport Pro 3 camera in context to all the scanning that you're doing and compared to a Pro 2 and compared to a Leica BLK360. So really, my first question on today's topic is, given that you've done 3 scans with the Matterport Pro 3 camera prior to today's show, maybe in fact you could tell us about what were those 3 projects and what were your first impressions?
Today, for example, I scanned a Zaxby's, a new build in Oxford, which is in Anniston, right outside of Anniston, Alabama. And I also did a 3rd car wash. We have a deal worked out with a local company that builds car washes all over the South. And we'd already done 2 previous, which I've shared with you, as you know. And but this one I'm working on is a little different. It's actually being done. We did the one yesterday with the Pro 3 and today with the Pro 3, first one with the BLK.
So a completed restaurant, Zaxby's,
yes,
or in construction?
No, done, complete. It's opened August.
Okay. Second, the car wash, that's in the midst of construction, and you sent a sample. You sent that Matterport tour to me earlier. I went ahead and posted it in the We Get Around Network forum, WGAN-forum.com. Just search the search box for Pro 3 RKO photography, and the examples that we're going to talk about, both one of the Pro 3 car washes and a BLK 360 scan of a different car wash, are both now posted in the We Get Around Network forum. And Kay, and you use the Pro 3 as well?
Yes.
And what did you scan?
I scanned the car wash yesterday. He scanned one today.
2 different car washes.
2 different car washes.
Right. We actually scanned another one about 2 weeks ago. So
yes.
Okay. All right. Great.
Okay.
So given that you've now done 2 different car washes and a restaurant with the Matterport Pro camera, Matterport Pro 3 camera, what's your first impressions?
Can you see that?
17 minutes.
Seconds.
16.96.
16.96 seconds is how long it took for that camera to spin, as opposed to 3 minutes and 40 seconds for the BLK. So less than 20 seconds is what we're saying.
Okay, so your first observation, fast. The top line, the Pro 3 camera is fast.
Fast.
Yes.
It was very exciting.
And the transfer rate is second to none between the camera and the iPad. You actually can scan, and by the time you pick the camera up and set it down, it's ready to scan again and has already transferred the data, and it's already showing on your iPad.
So almost as fast as you can move, you're ready to do your second scan, your next scan.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's very impressive.
Okay, so speed, fast, transfer rate, fast. So those 2 things. Other impressions?
I think the difference in the HDR on the scans themselves out in the sun is a major factor. The sun gives streaks on the BLK, and there's not a lot you can do about that. But with the Pro 3, those didn't seem to be prevalent in the photos.
The colors are a lot more true too, really, with the Pro 3.
So that's almost 3 different things. First is the fact that you can scan outdoors with the Pro 3 where you really can't with the Pro 2. But then when you start comparing it to the BLK 360, the quality of the photography outdoors is way better with the Pro 3 versus the BLK 360, and the color quality of the image quality better. Is that true? Did you find the image quality inside with the Pro 3 better than a BLK 360 versus a Pro 2?
It was at least as good. I really haven't sat down with the Zaxby's and really gone through it. But the car wash part of it was inside yesterday.
And the colors were very vivid.
Very vivid, yeah.
So but I have not sat down and looked on the computer side by side. I'll have to do that.
Okay, in terms of the Pro 2, I think what I heard clearly, the BLK 360, the Pro 3 versus the BLK 360, the Pro 3 clearly is better photography. The question of Pro 3 versus Pro 2, I think what I heard was at least as good as, and maybe better, but you haven't even had a time to really dive into that.
That is correct, yes.
Even though you've done the scan.